Guys, you need to stop obsessing over your testosterone levels. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And when I say this, look, I'm not saying testosterone doesn't matter. I'm not saying there are not advantages to having high testosterone levels. I'm not saying to not go get TRT if you qualify. In fact, I would say if you qualify for that, talk to your medical doctor about it. It would be a great idea. All right, so let's be clear on those things. But the problem we have is that testosterone obsession is a scam in this industry, right? It has people worrying about the thing that's not that important. In other words, testosterone levels obviously go down with age, okay? Your real solution there is obviously discussing that with a medical doctor. But outside of that, what we need to remember is that barring your genetics, barring age factors, low testosterone or even testosterone levels that are starting to get lower in men is a side effect of bad health, okay? And so if you're trying to address it from the other end, well, this supplement will help boost my test. It actually won't. That's been pretty largely debunked. It's been pretty largely debunked, and we know that those are generally scams. They don't pan out well when independent research is done. Okay, so we need to be clear on that. They're not really effective test boosters. They're not. Or, when you have people who are like, if you just eat all this red meat or whatever it is, it'll boost you to a testosterone level higher than any man has. All this nonsense, guys, all these Bioh Hacks. All right, this is all nonsense because you're sitting there focusing on a single hormone. And again, I'm not saying, let me be clear, I'm not saying it's not important. What I'm saying is those plummeting levels of testosterone are a side effect of bad health. They're a side effect of poor fitness. It's a side effect, downstream effect of poor lifestyle choices. Okay? Could even be a side effect of medication you take. I've had clients who had that happen to where a medication they needed to take for another issue impacted their testosterone levels, and when they were able to come off of it, guess what? Their levels went up about 20%. Okay, so these are the side effect. So if that's what you're focusing on, you're not focusing on the important things. Okay, because if your testosterone levels are low due to poor lifestyle choices, or they've gone down, like let's say they're even down 20% and they're not low, what do you think's happening to the other hormones in your body? What do you think's happening with your thyroid? What do you think's happening with your insulin sensitivity? Okay? And again, certain medical conditions and poor health things can have downstream effects that can lower testosterone. So what needs to be addressed are the lifestyle factors. Right? Are you obese? Okay, because let's be realistic. The data is pretty supportive of that. We know that obesity dramatically lowers testosterone levels. There is an enormous correlation between adiposity in men and low testosterone levels. Okay, we know this. And it's not because it's all getting converted to estrogen. People say, oh yeah, that's where aromatase action happens. Yes, it is. And higher body fat will convert more of your testosterone to estrogen, but it's not like 20% of your testosterone is going to get converted to estrogen this way just because you're fat. It's still going to be a smaller percentage of that. It's not going to cause low testosterone there. It's just going to cause low production. But when you think about it, that makes sense. I know it shouldn't make sense to the people who are like, well, if we just eat all their saturated fat, all that cholesterol will make more testosterone. Like, that's nonsense. Okay? Because if that was the case, being fat, you look at all that lipids you have available, right? Look at all those lipids you have available. So if that was actually what's happening, then guess what? You'd have tons of testosterone. All that body fat, man. But you don't. Why? Because high body fat creates all sort of inflammation. It causes all sorts of endocrine disruption. Okay? Don't be fat. There's near the top of your list. All your health markers will improve, not just your testosterone, but we do know that is well supported in the research. Gaining body fat, significant amounts lowers testosterone. But it also affects everything negatively, everything in your body. So get leaner, all right? Being sedentary, not being active. Well, we'll go work out, lift weights, do some cardio, get some sunshine, all right? How about dietary deficiency? Yeah, a lot of dietary deficiencies. And it's not, I need to take some zinc. If you're on a balanced diet, supplementing zinc will do absolutely nothing for your testosterone. In fact, I don't even recommend you supplement zinc unless your doctor told you to do it. Unless you have a medical reason, you shouldn't even be taking just like free zinc. All right, it's actually potentially dangerous. It's potentially problematic. So that's stupid. Quit buying into the industry. Your supplement. Stop. You start supplementing metals, heavy metals into your diet, you better know what you're doing. It doesn't matter how trendy it is. It's potentially risky. So eat a better diet, dietary deficiencies. Because that's the other thing. All right, so if you have dietary deficiencies that are causing endocrine disruption, it's because it's bad health. So if you have dietary deficiencies, whether it's not getting enough omega-3 fats, whether it's not enough iron or not enough vitamin E in your diet, well, if your testosterone levels are down from it, what else is it doing? Probably causing all sorts of other problems. Get your diet on point. Eat healthy whole foods. And people say, well, yeah, if you need fat, then add healthy fats to your diet. Doesn't mean you need to eat giant piles of saturated fat. Get some good omega-3s in there. Get some good quality monounsaturated fats from whole foods. There's your solution. Hey, get a little sunshine. Get some fresh air. Get your health on point. Lift weights. Do cardio. Stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking pot, stop smoking cigarettes. Eat a balanced diet, mostly whole foods. This is your solution. So if you're not suffering from clinically low testosterone due to something else like age or other things or specific medical issues, this is your solution to having slightly lower and boosting it. But it's a side effect of the good health. Is not about the testosterone. It is about your overall health. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.